Alright. Kill kinda. Now you have to put me on the TV again? Why? For the horror at Highrook? This gets TV? What were we doing in this game? I kind of remember. I know we stopped. Lots of small text. Okay, fair enough. I try to read a lot of it. Highrook Manor, day 6. Alright, so, we need to defeat the things that come out. That's what some of this is done. That's what Atticus is doing. Alright. So we gotta stop the cracks in the world. We got stuff to solve. Can I read you? Astor's note. I was hoping to find more evidence of Sophia's fate. It's been years since we last spoke, but I cannot forget her voice and sharp mind. Sophia is a natural scientist, hamstrung by a social code that smothers her skill and ambition. I loathe her husband. He was an egotistical and pompous, but also distracted, which boded well for our friendship. Our tryst began as innocent conversations, buoyed by an enthusiasm that first thought was platonic and later realized was more. Perhaps we can still find her. I truly hope so. I must work to ensure that people come to know the talent that woman had and what she might have become if given the freedom to pursue her dreams, just in case the worst does happen. Sinville Gazzetti. I don't remember this. Black Sands residents dream same dream. Maybe this is the no, we'll see. It was being described as a bout of mass hysteria by clinicians. Many Black Sand residents have reported having the same dream on Tuesday night. The occurrence, which has been dismissed by the mayor, who claims to have had a very different dream that night, saw people reporting nighttime visions of a long hall in which a nasty sort of shadow produced feelings of dread and sickly loathing. The High Council has appealed for calm and suggested women and children drink 1 cup of egg brandy before sleep to treat any unsettling nighttime visions. Just give the kids some eggnog. Okay, so it was the very first news publishing of it. So that's what that was. Another delivery. In the middle of all this chaos, seems like the rumors haven't put off the errand boys yet. Alright, well, we're going to handle the delivery first because I want to. You are going to attack that. Archive keys. Do you have anything? No, not really, huh? People are fed for the most part, not really injured. Puzzle box, task 4. And that's a task 3, so we need more stuff to get that puzzle box. And I guess you can search the archives. Mr. Tubbs! Times 2. Can we do times 3? We can do times 3. Faint light, task support, education. That's right, there's some of these things over here. We have a puzzle. A letter from P. Dear Sophia, I finally found the schematic for that thermostat valve you were asking about. It was stuffed behind Henry's desk. Heaven knows how that man is so untidy. I was troubled to hear that Gideon is behaving strangely. After you told me of his manner, I spoke to the staff at Wilkins. They told me he hadn't been in for weeks. And when he was last present, he was locked in a muffled argument with some folk from Senville and Deep Spire. When they left, rumors sprung up that they were part of the communion, but the folk at Wilkins love to gossip, so I don't know how much truth there was in it. Anyway, take care, my dear. I hope to see you at the Candlemas lectures. Chemical worksheet, okay, well, you know, there's more support stuff for this. Oil bud, which will help with this over here. Go ahead. Do that. We don't need any support for that over there. I guess we can make some moonshine. Catalyst powder. Okay, so there's just more supporting stuff over here. And what is this? It may create one of those. Okay. Faint. That's a task support. Okay. We'll increase the attributes of the character performing the task. I don't want you to do it, so you can just do this. And I guess, did I already send you off? No, I guess I could have you do it. That's a task support. I need a fourth thing. What's a fourth thing? Okay. So we'll go handle that. And oh, there's the training charcoal. So it did get made. Alright. Moonshine. Machine oil. Doctor. You drink the moonshine. I want the library. You. Aster. You go ahead and fight off the entity. Task support. Okay, so that goes over here. We finally have enough to tackle the puzzle box. Wait. 1. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 4. I can only hold 2 support cards. I can only use 2 support. Oh. Okay, well that's kind of useless then. So somebody's stats need to go up, and it's going to be yours. So you go ahead and take on that notebook. It's the way it is. Trowel. Go ahead. You dig up stuff. We'll wait so that you're on the same rotation as everyone else. Or I could have you... Yeah, you know what? You go ahead and eat that. Crack in the wall is weakened. Alright. More faint light. We have focus fern. Okay. Alright, so I guess you go up over there. We'll wait for you to finish that so we're all even and lined up. Gift of the Owl. Okay. Alright, so... So we'll do that for you. I guess you're going to the archives. You do the corroded lantern again. I guess you can do the focus fern. Sleep is coming. Some people are injured. How? Injury 25. Oh, because you were fighting. Yeah. Okay, we'll have you heal next turn. Meow. You improved your skills. Oh, all of them went up. Nice. That means you're going to this puzzle box. Oh, no, wait, you don't... Oh, was it... Oh, I should have done the doctor. Oh, I fucked up. Okay. So, cave lantern, task focus. Ooh, under candle, but we don't have the candle. We do have the cellars. Interesting. Can you go there? Alright. Then you are going to take a look at that. You are going to increase your stats. No, we need one more. Xa. Well, then you do this to spend some time. You are going to heal. I did you wrong. So... Cliff? Cliff. People are starting to get hungry. Alright, we're gonna do this. We're gonna eat, and we're gonna sleep. Well, it looks like that, you know, you did that. I guess... Snuff! It's knocked over. Knock this over. Move that over there. Oh, I know what I want. Okay, a snuff box. Makes me think of Darkest Dungeon. Fun. Hold on. Yep, hold on. Hold on. Alright, I'm gonna be doing some stuff here on the side. Hoping and praying. Speeds are a little bit low. Ay. Routine maintenance is scheduled for your area. Shit. I haven't mentioned even on stream yet that it's dying? Oh. Did it come back? It looks like it came back for now. Well, well, well. It's just better. It's not back yet. It's just better. It's just not dying. Yeah. Yeah. Well, is Twitch even the axe or chucking cement? But no, it is my end. My end is. Yeah, because it's the upload speed is just being squeezed out. Right when I went up to grab the Pocky Sticks. Well, I could do something while we're here. Oh, it looks like it came back. Maybe I'm back. Let's see. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Night, sis. Love you. Somebody give me a timing check. After you've refreshed, give me a 1, 2, 3 in the chat, and I'll repeat it afterwards. Timing. It's close enough. How was that, Coolio? 1, 2, 3. It seems about normal delay. We're gonna hope that it's back and press forward now. Everyone, please refresh. I'll give it 10 seconds. Alright. Joskel's Snuff Box. So that will be for here. Shipping crate. So that will be for here. So there's more stuff that we could do with this cave lantern. Interesting. We're going to finish having him cook that, though. Everybody's going to go eat. Moon grain. Powder. So finish that. Alright. Now we dine. Why is it turning red and crimson? We're gonna go to sleep though. Everybody's getting close to sleepy time. So we're gonna do that. We may not be able to take this down. Not quite 3, huh? But, alright. Well, you can give that a shot. We need more support cards for that. You can do the cave lantern over there. Doctor, you can make the healing. Doodad. And you can do the shipping crate. Alright, crack weekend. Exotic spices. Support for here. Okay. Faint light. Oh yeah, that's for you over there. So actually, you are a piece to that. Does that go there? That doesn't look like it goes there. That looks like it goes there. And we'll see. Cries. Maybe we should just accept. Well, is it back up now? It probably will go up and down for I don't know how, how it will go. It seems to be back now again. Right, Coolio? Showing green. I'm gonna press on for a little bit. We'll see. Delivery notes. Dear Miss Akaran, please find and close the schematic you requested. Drawn up by Flitwick's Wiring and Supplies, Direwitch. We hope the illustrations is to your satisfaction. Look forward to doing business with you again. You have discovered lorries. Up to me what I want to do. Well, I want to give it a try. I do, but I'm like now 50-50. Shipping crate, so I guess you can open the box. You can handle that. Healing dose. Okay, so that's good. Doctor. We're gonna have you upgrade. For sure. And I guess you could do more seller stuff. Alright, so we have that. Nobody's greatly injured, sleep, fed. Alright, so you're gonna go to the study. You're gonna take that down. There's moonshine. More moonshine. Mr. Tubbs! Spororific snuff. Sleeping aid. Is this chloroform? Made from, it's a task support. Interesting. Task focus, okay. I don't need to use that oil bud. And reinforced crate. Joskel's letter. Task focus 4. Ooh. Thank you for getting the box back to me. You always were a bit of a bloodhound. My grapevine also tells me the Highrook's in the right state. Might be a good opportunity to liberate a few things, eh? I mention this because a contact of mine has always yearned for a full set of Birdholt knives. And that Highrook, by all accounts, held one. He'd be willing to pay a princely sum to acquire it. He reckons that the Lord held Aquilian, Rondo, Poignard, and Jambalaya, the full Birdholt quartet. Apparently the Lord didn't recognize their value and basically threw them away when he bought the place. You need to find them, of course, and fix them up if they aren't up to scratch. But a small fortune will be waiting for you if you manage to catch them all. Come on, you'd be daft not to do it. Start in the cellars. One of my crew swears they saw some fancy foreign daggers there when delivering the Acherons last spring. This card can only be used by Atticus. Interesting. Atticus's report. Someone who haunted this house was a magpie. Always bits and pieces hidden away here and there. Keep finding weird stuff. Makes my task harder. Got Joskel's gear from the undercovers, though. He told me I might as well look for the Birdholt knives while I'm here. Said Acheron held them. Well, Atticus Hawk is going to have them now. Optional. This is a good optional quest. You do not need to complete this quest to finish the game, okay? In blood and runes? Maybe? I don't know. Well, I guess go dig up stuff. Let's see what digging holds. More faint light, okay. More shipping crate. Sophia's note. Simon is gone. Gideon refuses to tell me where he is, only that he is safe, protected from whatever illness was plaguing him. I think he has sent my son to the Seekers, to one of their secret hideouts. I'm so angry that I'm shaking as I write. Gideon's deluded, as if dangerous arcane rituals can help, where medicine cannot. He needs familiar faces and proper treatment, not strangers experimenting with his health. I cannot continue my work till I've found where Gideon sent my son. I will store my materials in the cellar until I've located him. Once he is back, I will make plans for the two of us to leave, even if temporary. We cannot stay here safely any longer. More shipping crate. Here we go. Probably there. There, maybe? Maybe there. Yeah. No, I'm not sure if that quite lines up with that. We'll see. Can you handle the puzzle box? You can. Alright, puzzle box. I guess more shipping crate. Cellars. Healing sprig. We have enough healing. Focus fern. I guess we can. Not sure what else to do with you right now. Where's the doctor? Oh, the doctor's there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Meow. Alright, yeah. So you couldn't make any more. A horrible truth has been unveiled. Simon, my dear son, is not with the Seekers or anywhere in Black Sands. He has been sent somewhere else. I heard Gideon talking in the chapel last night. He was conversing with someone, with something. A voice as cold as the night. A guttural alien tongue. The visitor claimed that Simon was in the arms of Nibiru, that foul place my husband is so obsessed with. They continued, describing the door to this place as both below and beyond the house. I stood there outside the room, incensed with rage. There was no use confronting my husband about this anymore. I fear for what he might do. I need to access this Nibiru myself and rescue my son. So, Sophia discovered what we already know. Can I imagine her distress? I know she has already lost faith in Gideon's intentions, but discovery must have left her feeling entirely alone. A tragic revelation indeed. I hope that her reaction didn't lead her into rash or dangerous actions. She clearly intended to take matters into her own hands. Alright. So that was done. Rations box. Well, hell, you take care of that. Whatever this is, you take care of that. And I guess you're gonna stay in the cellars. Oh, tracker's guide, okay. Well, I guess you don't have to be in here. This is Emberit, a miraculous find. I can discover grime from cogwargs, bolster their strength of metals, and improve conductivity in electromagnetic devices. In Venitus, our reserves of this are kept under lock and key. If we have any tools we can upgrade, we should take them to the forge and use Emberit to improve them. Alright, well, so that's for the anvil stuff when we eventually get there, which we're not there yet. Cause where is that? We don't forge. This room right here that we cannot get to. I don't see any reason of doing that. Or that. You did the task. Did it do anything? Did you just eat it? I think Atticus just ate it. I thought it was opening of something. Okay. The thing is, though, that needs 4. We don't have what it takes for 4. So I guess you continue opening up shipping crates until we find something useful. You will try this for now. You could try the cellars for a bit. And sensations, roots, incantations. I guess you should dig, because I don't know what else you should do right now. An entity is... Oh. Well, I guess you're going to work on that. Nobody's gravely injured, so okay. More of this, so Doctor will be able to get to that. Focus Rune. I think we'll leave that to expire. You can go ahead and do that. This is to up the stats. Cool. But I think we need one more. Okay. So we'll leave that there. You're fighting that. You're processing that and... One more time in the archives. Perhaps you should focus somewhere else. So you're not going to give me another one of these, huh? Alright, well you need to do that. Because... this can only be performed by Atticus, so we need to get you leveled up. Mechanist notebook, okay. Oh, that goes up there. Well then, heck. Ooh, actually. We'll do you right here. You can do that, and you can do that. Maybe we'll sleep soon. Rations box. So that's the meal. People are starting to get sleepy. Yeah, let's go to sleep. Well, I guess Atticus. Aster? Can Aster... Doctor... Alright, we'll have Atticus do it. I think Aster Just gonna use a healing dose. I think I want to save you for Atticus so I could try to get this letter. Can you do? No, you can't do that. Mysteries, substances. You know what? You could do the inspiring text. That's what you can do. Alright, so we got a little bit for over there. More support stuff for there. Shipping crate to go there. Injury. You can make another healing. One more, and then we crack that. Another healing dose, good for us. We're gonna wait for oil bud for machinist. We don't really care. Healing sprig, that's a good one to have. Did you not find? I guess you didn't find anything. And you're not finding anything there either. So, okay. Archives. You know, how about you cook that? Mr. Tubbs! Mr. Tubbs, start the task. Yes! We did it. What did we do? I don't care. It's Mr. Tubbs. Pet Mr. Tubbs! We did it! Do it again. Hiss! We're done petting Mr. Tubbs. Mr. Tubbs said so. We leave Ms. Tubbs alone. Basic meal, didn't use the exotic spices. Interesting. Well, we can't eat with Tubbs in it. Tubbs in there, so that's a thing. You didn't find anything? And this. We don't need to mess with any of those things. Guess you can do that. You can go digging. You can do that. Alright, the entity crossed the veil. More inspiring text. Perhaps our effort should be somewhere else. Yeah, basically it's waiting for us to handle the rest of these. We basically have everything that we need. So while you handle that, good doctor, we're gonna go get a good night's sleep. Everybody, we're going to eat. Enough! My children are not to be crushed so casually. They are but grubs who stumbled into your world. The window is closed. A seal is returned, though it will not help you. Flail against the circles. You will break yourselves on our walls. Return to the quiet veil of ignorance while you still can. Meow! Meow! A seal of Nibiru, a runic mark etched into a smooth pebble of basalt. This dark medallion is a symbol of power, a token of acknowledgement from beyond. Is it that? I have the horror stopped? Atticus holds up his hands in a questioning gesture. If that's all these demons have to offer, then their bark is worse than their bite. Yes, we have sealed the fissure that was formed during the ritual. Vitaly handles the seal with reverence, and it appears that even Nibiru must acknowledge our progress. Now the incursions have ceased. Perhaps we could return to locating the Lady Sophia? It seems she was designing some sort of communication device. With luck, Sophia might have her prototype with her. If we construct our own version, we might be able to make contact. Alright. Task support single use for a place we can't go to yet. Get out of there, Mr. Tubbs! The ritual remnant will drive you mad. Although Atticus is gonna go in here and go to school. Wait, this... Oh. Level 2. Oh, I see where this is going. Got it. Because we're... Yeah, okay. You're gonna make him learn it. Alright, so I'm gonna make him learn it. Task focus, so we can finally do this one. Okay, yeah, we can finally do this one. Doctor? Oh yeah, we're not having you do it. We're having the doctor do it. I didn't need to make those noises. Okay. Alright, we'll just let it go. Mew! Mr. Tubbs! Mr. Tubbs! I think Sophia's been hiding her work from me. She used to share her discoveries, but I know she harbors a mistrust of the Communion. And ever since my collaboration with them, she has become withdrawn. Admittingly, I've been preoccupied myself. My work is now beyond the realms of mundane science, but I know she will not discuss the new paths that have been taking. She considers them unsafe. Yesterday I found a fragment of some mechanist blueprint in the schoolroom, a part of her field phone design. But now is not the time to introduce any abnormalities to the local spectra. It would disturb my work. I will seal the fragment away, and perhaps discuss it with her when my work with the Seekers is done. Okay, and we pretty much have leveled everyone up. A lot of places have been like, perhaps we should look somewhere else. Now I know there are remnants here, we could wait, but fuck that shit. Meow. Okay, well, we're gonna run that. You can run the inspiring tasks. Hawk. Oh no, you only have 10% injury. That's not that much. You're a sleepy. You know what? You're sleepy, Doctor. I know you'll get a little bit of madness. But don't worry. Okay. Have this Raven's cap. I miss my books. Gift of the Owl, okay, so. Make him insane, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. The reasoning, more than anything else, is that the doctor needs her drink. So, the madness will help take a step back from that. Field phone. Baffling nest of prisms and wires crammed into a small wooden case. The field phone is a communication device designed by Lady Sophia Akaran. It provides a means of audio-visual connection over distance. Unfortunately, such a remarkable feat is short-lived and power-hungry process. We will require a small chemical reaction to activate the device. Okay. Okay. As soon as the doctor's done drinking, we'll get to that. We'll let the doctor finish drinking. Okay. You're gonna do the field phone. Got it. So you did that. We still don't have a thing for that. We still don't have a place for you. Oh. You can go ahead and make more moonshine, because we can do that now. And nothing really for these two. You can hang out with Mr. Tubbs. The detective begins to hum, and a projection flickers into life. A ghostly image of Lady Sophia appears before you. Wait, what? Who are you? You managed to duplicate my device? This is a miracle! Can you hear me? See me? You must be close. The field does not reach far. Where are you? In the house? She seems anxious and drained, kneeling at the edge of a dark subterranean cliff. A makeshift camp is visible behind her. We must hurry. The connection will not last long. It's me, Sophia Jane Astor. I'm sorry we had to meet again under these awful circumstances. The image begins to shimmer as the power runs low. I'm here to find you, with a team sent by the council. Where are you? Are you safe? Ah, Jane. Good to hear your voice. It's been too long. But where am I? I cannot truly say. I followed Gideon through a secret door in the cellars, a hidden entrance that led to an even deeper labyrinth. And now I'm trapped in a maze of strange tunnels and eerie chambers. I have water and food, but... The projections sputter like a guttering candle. I am mapping out the surroundings. Perhaps the Seekers have a secret hideout or shrine down here. If I can find it, then I can find a path to my son. I left the last of my notes in the forge. The code is... Oh, you managed to write down the sequence as the image dissolves. What is happening? An angelic hymn. The crossing is treacherous, but the dark can become darker still. Purr. Mr. Tubbs!
Science!
Unlike a chaotic missteps of lore seekers and rituals, a mechanical solution has yielded actual progress. Esther hooks her thumbs into her tool belt and looks on defiantly. Sophia's alive, and we can contact her through this very machine she devised. We must reactivate the field phone and find a way to rescue her. Aye, Miss Astor. A relief, but it seems that Lady Sophia is now trapped in the tunnels beneath the mansion. With luck, her only peril will come from whatever seekers might be down there. And however smart they might be, scholars ain't no fighters, and I reckon Lady Sophia can handle herself if need be. You underestimate the abilities of a nerd, Atticus. Perhaps I should demonstrate to you what we are capable of. But enough. The lady gives us access to the forge. Let us see what can be found. You're a sniveling little shit, Vitaly. Kitty, we have the forge codes, kid, and we have a shipping crate and a catalyst pad. I mean, well. Let's see. What can we actually do? Chemical worksheet. More of this. So if we got more stats. Alright, what we're going to do. We're going to pet Mr. Tubbs. Mr. Tubbs isn't a part of a task thing. We can perform a task with us called the dining room, guest rooms, and kitchen. So we can't actually even do that. I wanted to. No task is present because it's only dining room, guest room, and kitchen. I'm sorry. Alright, well, we're gonna cook this raw meat because it's here. I can't do either of you two because of that, so I guess you can go into the cellars. I guess you can go into the archives. Doctor. It feels like you can only have two of something at most, sometimes just one. So I'm not, the healing, I could do the syringe thing, but also, like, who cares? So you go digging. Machine into the cab for Sabrina the Teenage Witch. All of you are going? Okay, all of you are going. Focus Fern, I don't need to. Oil Bud, I don't need to either. Like, I already have enough machinist oil and everything. What is this? The Honoric Path. This card can only be used by Vitaly. Alright. Well then. I guess you didn't complete shit down there, so you're doing that. Basic meal. Oh, it's time to sleep. You know, everybody's gotta go to sleep besides you, Vitaly. You're still an alcoholic? You're still an alcoholic. I mean, I've been feeding you drinks every night. Mr. Tubbs is still in there. Vitaly's reports. This book has struck a chord in my heart, rekindled a desire that I have tried to bury for too long. My dear Elia, my love and muse lost so many years ago. After she had gone, in another place like this, I saw her in a dream so real that I would have traded its reality for my own. This book suggests that such meetings might be repeatable. It seems that places like Highrook, the veil between dreams and reality, become unnaturally thin. Perhaps here I can glimpse her again, speak to her, hold her. I must try. He's going insane. The book describes a specific seed to be swallowed before you sleep. Ayo, accompanied by a meditative mantra. I could write to my contacts in Verdun Row, see if I can acquire one of these kernels. Seed order. This could only be used by Vitaly. So it has to use one of those. Okay, I can see how some of the math for that. I could see the reasoning and mechanics behind this. So I'm okay with that. Food, injury, nobody's that injured. Okay, so what can I do? Mr. Tubbs! You know, heck. Hawk. Hawk can use a healing dose because he's the most hurt. Nobody's really that insane or anything. That's going. Inspiring text. So I guess. You can do that. Can we do library codex? Go ahead and do the library codex. Let's see if that produces anything. Meow. Mr. Tubbs moved. Now's our time. Forge code. Alright, finally. That's... Alright, so you did what you were supposed to. There's no storyline with it or anything? Maybe? Sort of? I guess not. Vitaly can go to sleep with Mr. Tubbs. Wait. Guest rooms. And the kitchen. Alright, the kitchen's usually empty. I have to move this night lamp off of the guest rooms so that Mr. Tubb has a chance to be in here. And then they could sleep with Kitty. Okay, I guess you're gonna go there, and then you're gonna make the new healing. And let's go. Now we wait. Okay. Forge. I'm sure the path to saving Simon lies somewhere beneath the house. I heard Gideon talk to a stranger about a door below, and much of this occult library was unearthed from the depths of the cellar, so it seems like the best place to look. At the lowest levels of the cellar, there are odd tunnels where the dark red brick gives way to stone and rock, twisting further into the earth. I've already found evidence of activity in these passages, footprints, pipe ash, and some locked doors I know nothing about. I will move to quarters in Black Sands for a few days to prepare my equipment, and then I'll return and attempt to track Gideon's path further into the tunnels. Rusty shovel. Alright, so we have a rusty shovel for out her. We have forge. That's a task support, but we can upgrade one of these things. I'm just curious. Requires 2. And nobody actually has the forgery skill, so I need to have double support for this to work. But I'm not sure if it'll give me double ember, or is there something else? Oh, that's not a correct one. Is there a correct? No, see, that requires 2. Most of these requiring 2. Seems to be that way. I could be mistaken if I don't check every single one. Okay, good. Alright. Alright, we're gonna wait for people to complete so they're all on the same cycle so it's easier for me. I hate that, of all things, the child's room is still unopened. Imminent doom incoming, right? Alright, first things first. Make sure Mr. Tubbs has a place to nap. Very important stuff. Day 9. Parcel. This card could only be used by Vidal. Okay. That's his side storyline. So I guess you go ahead and do that. Raw meat, Raven's cap. Okay. You. Garden guide. See, we don't have many support items for there, so that's kind of an interesting one. Shipping crate, go. Caligus notes. There's a mood in this place that is infectious as any disease. It settles upon the mind and you find yourself losing minutes, hours, even days to introspection. Perhaps it is because we're all so high, we're distracted. We are seldom in the same place. Each of us researching our own avenue of the awfulness of this place. I cannot imagine how a Hulk like Atticus is processing what is happening here. Aster and Vitaly both have sharp minds and a rational education. But Atticus is only the education of a simple, difficult life. Yet, there is a tenderness, a habit of care. He brings us what he has trapped or forged out of the cliffs in a way that indicates duty, but also suggests a hidden compassion and humanity. I like Atticus. Atticus is good folk. He may not be smart, but he ain't dumb. And I mean that in the most loving way. 1, 2, 3. Healing dose got made, and okay. I guess you could field phone. Yeah, you could field phone. We'll use all that stuff, and go. Thank heavens you managed to reactivate the field phone, but I feel the connection will not hold for long. I'm still in the labyrinth tunnels somewhere beneath the house. I can't find my way back to the cellars. The door I followed Gideon through has vanished. This place is unsettling. The architecture is a strange jumble of hewn rock and ancient stonework. Tunnels burrow straight ahead, yet loop back upon themselves. Twisting shafts puncture through the corridors, bringing illumination from somewhere above and drag fetid air from below. I don't wish to be here any longer than necessary. Please, Sophia, stay strong. We will assist you however we can. Adjusting to get better signal. Have you seen anything there that could help direct us? Very little, I'm afraid. The chambers are filled with debris. Broken crates and shards of etched pale stone, like the tablets Simon found buried on the cliff tops last spring. Although perhaps that itself is worth investigating. Take my compass. It's in a box in the guest rooms. Maybe you can locate some of these tablets yourself. We will do so, Lady Akaran. I shall follow the trail above as you do below. Perhaps we could gain knowledge from these tablets and turn it to our advantage. Stay safe. We will be in contact again soon. Join us, Edge. Field home has got a cooldown. Interesting. Hold on before I start activating stuff. Verdict letter. Dear Mr. Vitaly, we have located and closed these seeds you have requested. It is of the Genus Somnus Umbra, a cave shrub that thrives in the coves and the gullies of the Yarland Inland Sea. It is unfortunate the only instance of this type that we can provide at the present. However, we will contact you should we locate more. Please note, although it has been used by primitive cultures as an aesthetic and soporific, we advise against such applications. It is not coincidental that the Yarland goat population is frequently decimated by incidents of drowning during the seedling season of the plants. Sounds fun! Sure! Alright, well, he's, okay. You know what? Mr. Tubbs actually counts as a support when he's in here, so thank you, Mr. Tubbs. You know what? It may not put them to sleep, but that's okay. Aromatic herbs. Ooh. Alright, so we got some task support. Muddy mystery. We're gonna make mud pies up in this bitch. Fuck it. You might as well join in here too. Let's go. Mr. Tubbs out. Mr. Tubb wanted nothing to do with that shit. Alright. Gilcrest compass. Magnetic needle balanced in a sturdy metal case. Helped guide even the clueless explorer. Agatha Gilchrist was a represented explorer and zoologist that had acquisitions at Black Sands Menagerie. Somebody help! She obtained this compass during the dangerous excavation of the Nosley Laboratory in the Nos Isles. Though her work meant she was rarely at her post, when she did return, her expedition presentations were both erudite and hazardous. Gilchrist was eventually fired from her post after she accidentally released a flock of formic bats into the park. Unfortunate bystanders were showered with a fine acid rain drizzle sprayed by the escaping creatures. Well, so that goes here, but it's not exactly a quest item. Seal is for a place that we don't have yet. And okay. So I guess nobody really slept, huh? Alright, well, you're going to so that's gonna use the seed. I don't think it'll allow us to have two of those. Oh. Who can cook? You can cook. And because I want you to handle the rusty shovel. Oh, we need more. Well, shoot. Then try the cliff tops. Well, you're here in the study for almost no reason. I guess. Against my better judgment, I guess. You can go ahead and give it a try. It's not that big of a deal. No, we can't. We need one more. We need stuff. Alright, go. Focus. Does focus for me? Alright, you know, mess with this focus fern. Do we need it? Except focus fern goes over there because I'm a dumbass. Oil bud. Alright, just start digging. Alright. I was dumb as shit for like 2 minutes. Alright, powder. Dream Hills. A dream of a landscape of low mossy hills atop a crest. Each is a pile of giant bones. It's not the place I'm looking for. As I rise, the dream begins to fade. My experience in dreaming have begun. The others might grow suspicious of how easily I welcome sleep in this terrible place, but I may never again have the chance to access the many worlds beyond this waking one. I have not found what I'm looking for yet, but I've begun to see places. The dream seed clearly works. I must try to find more of them. Perhaps Lord Gideon or the other occupants of this place had clinical reasons to gather them. Cracked tablet. Ooh. Ancient inscribed stone tablets. Alright, so that's a mission thing. Healing sprig. We have enough healing doodads. Hmm. Well, can you... Well, you can't. Can you? No. Alright, I guess... Well, we're still one short. We need one more of something to be able to get it. Alright, then archive keys. You go there. You go there. I guess we could try this, because if one of these things could be upgraded, if they give us double, I think it's worth a look. Instead of trying to be stubborn and not do it. More inspiring text. You did not make any more, so I don't have to do that anymore. Oh, well, simple. Garden guide. Got it. Okay. Rusty shovel. Now you get another shot at it. Boom. Nothing there. You know what? You check out the cellars again. You can go ahead and search the archives. Doctor! Everybody's got to get ready to go to sleep. Something too. You know what, Doctor? It's time for your medicine. How about that? Ooh. Okay, chemical worksheet, garden guide, more money, dirty telescope. Interesting. Alright. More review if we think so. But probably not, because that didn't give us anything. The crate hasn't given us anything for a while. A lot of it seems to be here, so... Vitaly is well rested, but not everyone else. So everybody's gonna go to sleep. You... Songs, dreams, mysteries. You don't have enough really for it. You get to do this. Ghostly sharts. Zoink scoops. Gift of the Mo. Alright. Everybody slept good. Okay. We'll leave the moon grain down there for now. Dirty telescope. Finally using up those exotic spices. People are starting to get hungry. Doctor... See, a lot of that stuff goes to over there, so... Could almost use the phone again. Almost. Alright, I guess you're gonna search there. And you... I guess you're gonna search there. Oh, and you're... Where are you gonna go? I guess you're gonna search there. Field phone is ready again. More muddy mysteries, okay. Field telescope. Alright, essential part of the field work. Alright, so that's the up task. Tubs! Tubs! Let's see. Hanging pendant. Okay. Can only be used by Gallagher. Okay. Well, I got no problems with that. But that means you're not petting them. What did I make? Oh no, the telescope, okay. You get to handle the muddy mystery. And we're not having Vitaly touch Mr. Tubbs, so... Yeah! More seed. I guess. He needs to push this storyline, so we need to do it. Oh, he needs more sleep aid. Interesting. So he can't, because he sucks. Alright. Alright, I guess you're doing archive stuff, because... Handsome fellow. I know you hissed at me, but I'm gonna do it again. Alright, we'll just wait until this ends. Alright. Gallagher's report. The pendant has brought to light another mystery, one which concerns me alone. Years ago, I committed a great failure. I was assigned to combat a devastating ash plague. The first victim was a Highrook orderly. I entered here before the autopsy could be conducted. I was intoxicated and absent. I failed to intervene and lost access to the corpse. Had I been able to examine the body, I might have found the answers I sought. It is too late to save those who perished then, but this pendant suggests the remains of the orderly might still be here. Perhaps I can find my answers now. I should begin in the archives. Ooh. Does it do anything at all besides get me an achievement? Well, get the fuck out of there. Oh, we need to up it more. So we can't do that yet. There's another cracked tablet. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's right, it's 4, but we actually can't, because we can't use all of them. So, what are we looking for? I guess we could do more field phone. Yes, Atticus can unlock the next one, but to what end? Spyglass. It's spyglass time. That's what we need to do. Not spyglass. Field telescope. We definitely need to do that. Alright, I guess we'll spend some time making some moonshine. Or whatever, I guess. Library codex? Is there something that maybe we could find in that instead of the archives? Maybe? We'll see. Uh-oh. Well, so much for that. I found some of my husband's work. Within one of the darker alcoves was an improvised study of sorts. A small desk built from the stacked crates, overflowing with damp paperwork. Signal flickers. Briefly, Sophia attends to the machines. An etched stone tablet was resting beside some sort of transcription. It is unclear when Gideon was last here, but his notes refer to a ritual of some sort. The second circle? Sophia holds up a crumpled paper, her hand trembling. This mentions a document box hidden in the archives on a specific shelf. The box appears to hold something important to his research. We will search for this container, Miss Akaran, but I am concerned for your health and for that of your son. The doctor leans closer. Do the notes mention Simon or his condition at all? Gideon either thinks Simon is safe or is too transfixed with his own dark obsessions to care anymore. Sophia is visibly shaken, but pulls herself together. I will leave the papers here as I found them and continue my explorations. I must stay focused. A strange, numbing, revering pulls at me. Oh, pity me. Moonshine. Task focus, okay. Chemical worksheet, okay. Orderly. Oh yeah, that's right. There's that, but we don't have enough. Because you don't actually... Oh, you do. Oh no. But that's for Caligar, which doesn't have any. Okay. Alright. I guess we need to do that one. Ghostly Shark, so that got put on hold. What is this? Stokes the Raven. A stately corvette with dark beady eyes and ebony plumage. Mr. Stokes preens and paws, hopping from one foot to the other like a nervous child. His midnight feathers glint like metal. Stokes appears at random, hoping for a treat. He will even suffer to be carried for a while, at least. Interesting. So Stokes can help out here. Okay. That's going. We're gonna need to eat soon. You know what? You could go ahead and cook. And oh yeah, you're there doing that. Okay. Burb. Document box. Gift of the Mole. Ritual offering. Task focus up here. Jeez, okay. When burned, it may create... Okay. Basic meal. Some are tired and people are getting hungry, but we have Burb. You know what? I think a meal would really help this situation. And in fact, Bird, you can be here too while we eat it. Senville, because you know what? Hold on. We reach the beginning of day 10. There's more to go. And I think that will do it for tonight. It's a spy! It's a carrier pigeon. There could be a spy in this world. I think we're going to stop right here. I think that is good. The game is pretty simple. I wonder, kind of like for me, faster than light. If I did it in real time, how would this go? Instead of pausing, right? If I had to try to keep everything live and active, that actually might bring a difficulty to the game that maybe I need. Because this isn't that difficult. I see what it's doing. Right? I'm not sure. I'm enjoying this, though. Don't get me wrong. I'm absolutely enjoying this. So, it's a lot of time management, and I wonder if having the time continue will kind of narrow that, because I'm trying to min-max this, right? Because I can. If I held off the pause, would it go different? Moving people out of the ghostly shards and things like that, I would have to catch it. I'll have to update, I have to maintain, right? So maybe that's the true way to play this game, right? So, I'm not sure. But I'm enjoying this. Definitely Darkest Dungeon, Eldritch, right? Type of game. It'd be insane? Maybe. I don't think it's that insane. Maybe on triple speed it would be insane. But I think I could definitely handle this at X1. I probably could handle X2. I don't think I could handle X3 or handle it well. More like. But that'll do it for today. Thank you all so much for coming by. Sis, Coolio Bro, Edge Anonymous, Gamba. There was someone that came by that hasn't been here for such a long time. I wish my thing recorded, who it was, because I forget. I am so bad when it comes to that. You're really enjoying this game? I'm glad you are. I'm glad you are. Now, we are a month away. A month away from Spooktober. It's almost here. I know you guys hear some. That's just me exiting the game because I'm trying to pull up it. 1, 2, 3 more weeks. Spoiler, I am going to start the 29th of September. Spooktober will begin. We're getting there. But tomorrow, be sure to come by tomorrow's stream. Should be fun. By tomorrow's stream, zeros. At least I think so. Anyways, everyone, have a good day, good night, good week, good weekend, wherever you are. Please, if you come across a loved one, be sure to tell them that you love them. I'll see you guys later. Halfway through the week, and we cheated. We started on a Tuesday. So, see y'all then.